Grand rising, everybody. How are we today? I know I'm running a little behind. Thank you, everybody. I've got messages going, where are you? I can't find the live. I'm right here. Here I am. It is one of those days. I'm just running a little behind, getting everything together. Wow. I'll tell you what, guys. I yesterday talked about honoring the energy. You know, I told you guys, good morning, Angela. There you are. There you are. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, yesterday after the show, I honored that energy and I gave myself that rest, that R&R. I crashed out and I slept all day yesterday. And today it's very interesting. So I'm in Southern Oregon and we definitely need it, but it's super cloudy and stormy out today. So it's like super dark. And I didn't wake up until almost 7 o'clock, which for me is like sleeping in till eternity. I'm up early. Y'all know that, right? So it was like, whoa. And it didn't get light until later. But of course, we're October 1st. Here we are. It's already that fall. We're definitely heading into that. So here I am a few minutes behind, so thank you for your patience. I love you all. Welcome so much. Good morning, Bjorn. Good morning, my sister Nina in the house. So good to see you, sister. It's been a while. Oh my gosh. Good morning over there in TikTok land. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, my name is Earth Angel Jamaica. It is a blessing and an honor to have you in this place, space, and time joining us here today. This is where we come together, setting the intention to give ourselves an hour out of our day to nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We are in the 8th week of our 8-week series, Masteries of Energy, where we have been diving into our own energy systems, our own chakras, learning about our own energy system, and really getting to the root of it and understanding it, right? And we're made it all the way to the crown. We're at the very last day, day 5 of week 8. I can't believe it, you guys. We've been doing this adventure together for 2 months. 2 months, 8 weeks. We've been really diving deep. And I love the way Spirit always divinely has this. Like I said, it's, oops, I'm running behind. I'm a little late. Oh, it appears I don't have everything I normally would have. But the reality is Spirit has this all planned, and you'll see what I mean as we move forward. So today is show and tell. Good morning, Teddy. Thank you for being here, Teddy Bear, and Mike in the house. And my beautiful Miss Kelly. Thank you for being here. Beautiful, beautiful sister. Thank you. So today, Friday, right, I said we're in the crown. We've been talking all week about the crown. We've gotten into what it represents, what some of the tools are that we can use. We've talked about essential oils. We've talked about, our water fasting. We've talked about using sound for meditations, breath work, right? We've dove into all of these. Yesterday, we dove into the crystals, the rocks, the beautiful tools we can have around us to help bring us into alignment, into balance. And today is show and tell. Today is share, and it's questions and answers. If we have any along the way, and I am super excited because we do have one testimony I get to share that was sent in. But first off, I want to really quick just share. Let's just do a quick reminder of this crown, this last day, what the crown chakra represents when it's clear, cleansed, and activated, when it's open, what it could really do for our energies. This is a bridge between the physical world that we feel beneath our feet and all the secrets of the stars, right? So it's if you picture, these are like the roots extended, the branches of the tree, the leaves extending out, the thousands of possibilities. The same thing with our roots down into that earth, right? That connection, the secrets of the stars. The crown chakra is where we go to connect with all things that sit beyond our earthly understanding. When our crown chakra is open, all the light and energy of our body connects with the universe. And we truly are able to leap to our highest potential, our highest learning ability. Those with an open crown can find themselves in beautiful spiritual balance. They radiate peace and light. They are grounded and give themselves over to trust rather than led by fear. They are open to all the great teachings of the universe, and they are surrounded by abundance. The joys of the crown chakra cosmic connection can awaken every cell in the body and grant you a deep feeling of belonging and meaning. That's some powerful stuff. That's some powerful stuff, right? I'm like, yes, let's connect to that. Yes, yes. Right? So how amazing is it that Great Spirit gives us, God, source energy, gives us these tools, this ability, this consciousness to come into this and understand we have all of these things available to us to use, to elevate to that, to be open to these infinite, amazing possibilities, rather than just being scoped in onto one targeted thing. It has to look a certain way, right? Opening ourselves up. So Miss Kelly. Okay, so I'm going to get into, guys, if you have any questions, this is the time. If you have any questions about the crown chakra, if you have any questions about any of the chakras, any of this series, if you have any of those questions or experiences you would like to share, please, this is the time. Type it in anywhere. I can share it out loud with your permission. If you're typing it in, that's giving me permission to out loud verbalize it to the group so everyone can see, because I am in 3 different platforms. So I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. But we did have, and I'm going to share actually with this, we have 2 so far. Now we have 2 testimonies here going on. We have Miss Kelly Jones, and then we have Miss Angela sent in a testimony and gave me permission to share her story with you guys. And what is amazing, guys, is I share with you guys, we share every day, right? That how beautiful the universe is always divinely conspiring. Every day our show rolls out and you see the synchronicities within the show. But so many of you see them in your personal life too. And when you are able to be open and share that with us, it helps us, we connect. You tell your story, others hear themselves in your story, and they get that glimmer of understanding. They can come into that connection. They can open up and get a new understanding, a new perspective through your experience, which allows them their own experience, right? So it's so beautiful how we are so interwoven. And it takes courage. It's so courageous to share your story and to be open. That's a sign of that openness, right? Feeling comfortable, we just talked about. So thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Angela. And thank you, everybody else. Even just being in the group, showing up every day, sharing your energy with us and being open. Even if you're not verbally ready or wanting to share your experiences out loud yet, that is helping all of us just being here. So thank you, everybody. I love you all so much. Right? Transparency is so beautiful. Isn't it amazing? It's amazing. I love the way, and wait till we move on too. You guys, it's just going to be such a great show to wrap this all up. And this morning I woke up going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I don't have the normal magazine because it's the first, and I didn't go get my mail yesterday because I slept all day and honored my process. But by doing that, I got a little out of my process. But guess what? Spirit has this covered by all of this, right? As always. I love it. Okay. So first off, Miss Kelly says, yesterday I looked at a red tail hawk in the eye. What? I just got God bumps, sister. Holy Toledo. Hang on. He was looking right at me. My husband could not see him. He was in plain sight, but the message was only for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So Kelly, I'm gonna share this with y'all right now. Okay, first, I truly, truly, truly wish you guys could see the God bumps on me right now, for reals. Guys, if you're having any trouble over on the Facebook, grab the TikTok or the YouTube. Teddy just posted it, I believe, the link for us. Thank you, Teddy. In case there's any wonkiness, because sometimes Facebook has some wonkiness. But I have been asking this whole week to Spirit, right? Because we're closing up this week of this 8th week. We've been doing this for 2 months. Like I said, we've had an outline for the show every day. And I'm like, okay, I'm moving on into this. What are we going to be moving into, Spirit? What's coming? And I've been patient. Be patient. This weekend, it'll all come together. Everything's going to just let it roll. Yesterday, a lot of it did come together. amazingly yesterday. Okay, hearing that, Kelly? It was outlined to me again, just like this. I'm not sure how it'll all play out yet because Spirit has that, but I got a rough outline that we're going to be moving into learning about our spirit animals. Now we've learned about our energy systems. Let's learn about our guides and our spirit animals and how they can work with us, and how even out and about, these are signs and signals like you just brought up. Now, why is this so beautiful? I'm a red-tailed hawk, sweetie. That's what I am. That's my totem. And this is going to be part of the meditation that we're working with. And I'm going to be bringing together with Miss Karen Jordan. Her and I are going to partner up with some meditations in Zoom. So it'll be private groups that you guys can join with us. And we'll be doing some meditations and connecting in these chakras and doing this. And so look at you. Look at you. What an alignment. I'm just in awe right now. I'm so tickled pink right now, right? Another thing you want to learn, Angela. Oh my gosh, what? Wait a minute. You mean there's some massive synchronicities happening here within all of us? Things that we want to learn about? What? I love this. Oh my gosh. You guys. Victoria Hawk, namaste, sister. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. I'm just tickled pink right now. I really am. So, yeah, starting next week, we're going to dive into the spirit animals. We're going to get the spirit animals out. We're going to get into that. And then we're going to be starting. I don't know if it'll be starting next week per se, but within the next few weeks, there's going to be a private group starting that you guys can join if you want. It's going to be a private on Zoom though, where we can all participate. You don't have to have your camera on, but at least so we can hear each other and have a little check-in and do some exercises together. And it's going to be about helping you guys learn to connect to your guides, getting to know your chakras, your energies more, diving into these things, being able to ask some more intimate questions, things like that. And then that'll be an open group session. It's all going to be based on doing by donations. So nobody will be turned away. Just be there, whatever you can give. If it's not in a cash flow, if you can help by, there's lots of other ways we can do that energy exchange that we talk about, but it's all going to be based on that donation, that flow. And then if you're wanting some separate stuff, me and Miss Karen will both be available for those private sessions like we are now, where we can dive in and do stuff. So I'm so excited. I've got the God bumps right now. And then here's our beautiful Kelly with seeing that hawk and just knowing that, right? There's your message. Here's your sign. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited. You're a red-tailed hawk too. Yeah, my sister hawk. Hello. Right? I hear you. That's funny. I heard you. I know of that. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Let's move to our next testimony because this is so amazing. I'm just so I love this. This gets me so excited every morning to see how great Spirit just works in our lives and brings this all together so beautifully. All right, so our next testimony, our beautiful Angela, on TikTok she's on Facebook, TikTok. I think you're on our YouTube and Facebook too, but across the board, it's so beautiful because she's always listening in on us, listening with us and playing along with us. Yeah, we play, we have fun here while she's at work, which is so beautiful. So she's able to kind of, already holding that space in two spaces, which is awesome. But so here's her story. She was so beautiful to send this in and give me permission to share this with you guys. So my story. I have struggled my entire life with anxiety, depression, PTSD, as well as suicidal ideation. I have had beautiful moments and dark, scary moments. As of late, I have come to a point where I needed to find my purpose. I have been focusing energy on a past traumatic relationship that was very emotional and physically abusive to me and my son, and felt like it was time for him to pay for what he did. My energy shifted towards him and causing him pain. Shortly after this shift, I took a step wrong and fell and broke both ankles. What a way for Spirit to stop. you to make a reevaluation on your intentions. And how brave it is for you to see that. Just pointing that out. Literally, I went from being in control of everything in my world to needing constant physical care. I couldn't even be left alone at home as I was unable to bear weight on either ankle, and my 16-year-old son became my caregiver. After I started to heal physically and went back to work, I found Jamaica on TikTok. I have always been spiritual and have experienced synchronicities. Days where spirit showed me numbers like 1144, 1044, 111, etc. I read my tarot cards and kept getting signs that my focus was not in the right place. But for a while, I let my ego take control. Eventually, in the last couple of weeks, I began to surrender. I can't tell you when, but after the meditations, listening to the morning brew as I work, and getting back into a practice, this is the biggie, practice, right? She's doing a self practice. I have been more able to let go of the negativity and flood it with love and light instead. I had my first Reiki session this week, and I am waiting to fully see how much it will continue to affect me in a positive way. I have had an awakening and found that my worry about my purpose on this earth has finally been clarified, and it was there all along. That is to love, to share my light, to heal others by loving them, and most all, to love myself. I know I am on this earth in this time because my soul chose it. And I will move out of this dark night of the soul into love, light, and power to heal the earth with the collective. I know there will be shifts. As being an empath, I feel it all. But I have a chance to turn those emotions into strength. Thank you for listening and being a part of my journey. Love and light to you all. Namaste, my beautiful sister. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Wow, wow, and wow. So that was the beautiful testimony of Miss Angela. And I thank you so much, sweetheart, for sharing that testimony, for being here, for being so open and sharing with your experience, because right, I'm shaky and teary-eyed, but this is good. That's the good. Like, these are the not that, right? This is the yes. Bring this on. Miss Craig, Brave Evil Eagle, oh my gosh, I can spit this out. Craig, Brave Eagle from over on Facebook says, love to you as well, sister. Love to you as well, right? I'm still shaking too, right? I can't even, like, it's so high vibe, this beautiful energy, that openness, that expression, because again, you're told part of my story. I hear part of my story in your story. That happened to me once upon a time as well in my spiritual journey with the ankles. I can relate to that. I was in a situation in my life that I really needed to pump the brakes and talk about spirit pumping the brakes for me. Both my ankles twisted in one night, to the point the doctor said, you would have been better off if you broke them, because they were so, like, he says, you're going to be like so much longer recovery because the tendons and do all this anyway. I don't know if that was necessarily the case or not. So I don't think there's a worse or a better, but what I'm saying is like, I get it. I got the exact same situation, except for I was on vacation when I did it too, to boot. So I had to depend on literally all of a sudden it went from being a leader of the pack to having to, it was very humbling. I needed it. I was in my 20s. I needed it at that time. Right. Oh, another surgery next Thursday. Sister, we're going to hold you in that highest light and just knowing wholeness and completeness for you. You were out of town with the, oh my gosh. See? Do you see, you guys? Do you see the synchronicities? I just love this. And so T Carney over here in TikTok, right? See, thank you, sister, right there. I was waiting for it because I knew it. And I know you're not the only one. Says her story sounds a lot like what I've been going through. You sharing your story, you're not alone. And when we hear that, when we, it's we don't want others to go through the same thing we're going through, obviously, when we're facing these challenges. But when we do hear we're not alone, all of a sudden that we get that hope, we get that light, we get that, right? And we hear that somebody's on the other side, even if you're only a couple steps ahead of me, man, even if you've only just barely walked through that challenge, but you've walked through it one half a step, right? That can help light up, help us along. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Kelly says, what a beautiful testimony. Drop talk about standing in your power and rising up and releasing what no longer serves you. Divine 2x4. Boom. Right? Boom. See, you touched us all so much right here. Thank you, sister. It did me, man. I'm telling you, I got like, yes, I feel it. And that is it. This is how we rise up, right? When one of us elevating consciousness, when one of us shifts our pattern and open up and we get a little brighter, right? When we take our flashlight, because we're all beams of light. We're all beams of light. Just some of us are very centered in. We're just zoop, like a laser beam, right? We're like a laser beam, and we don't realize that we can open up and expand our light. We can open and expand into such a bright, and we can see, like when you're in a laser beam, it's great. It's great because you can really laser into one particular thing, right? And see it clear, that one thing. But you're missing the whole big view, right? And so when we come back and we spread that light out and wide, we get such a big, broad. That's that expansion of that crown chakra. Such a broader expansion. Where to start? Sweetheart, hanging out here with us in the Morning Brew is a great place to start, right? We talk about, we're ending the 8-week series. But we're going to do a little meditation. This is a practice. I know we're getting ready, but we started a little late. And I love your comment, Kelly. Again, just wait till you see the synchronicities of what happened. Because so every day on the Morning Brew, if you're new, you're just coming in, I like to share a little food for thought with you guys. And I have a magazine, the Science of Mind magazine, that I share. It's a subscription I get in the month, every month in the mail. It's just very positive, upbeat vibes, mystics, reverends, ministers, comic book, like just all kinds of positive good, just from all over, right? Open. It's that open at the top, not limited to anything, just anything possible that's positive in there. So anyway, I don't have the magazine for this month, October, yet, because I got to go check my mail today when I head into town. So Spirit, I was like, okay, Spirit, which one should I do? And I had in mind a poem I was going to read that talked about rising up. Like I kept hearing rising up, and I was, but I was like, no, it's not quite right. It's not quite right. Not quite right. And then Spirit's like, nope, grab, anyway, I was led to a small little article. I'm going to read part of this article, and you'll see how this all kind of ties in. But first, let's just take a few moments. Let's just take a few minutes to do this practice, right? To practice understanding the one tool that's my favorite tool to understand that we have available to us 24/7, 7 days a week, no matter where you're at, there you are, and this tool is with you. And that is the power of our breath and our mind and meditation. The power to stop in any situation, in the midst of any chaos happening around us, and say, for a minute, nope, I'm going to stop and go within and get centered and get grounded. Just the breath, right? In Reiki, life force energy. That's what Reiki means, is life force energy. What is our life force energy in this physical body? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And what creates that? That the one thing we have to have is that breath, that life force energy. We have that breath, right? And if we follow that breath in and we allow it to take us to the connection within, to connect with our body, mind, body, soul, bring that breath into the body. So let's all just take a few moments and let's practice it, okay? I'm going to play the music. The 963, that is the third eye vibration and the crown combined. Okay? And let's just take 3 minutes to practice our little meditation, to see how 3 minutes out of your day, do you have 3 minutes out of 24 hours? I don't even know how many minutes that is. I break it down, but right? It's a lot. It's a lot of minutes. 3 of those to just stop and do this practice. This is self-care. This is the true art of self-care. Self-care is not about getting your nails done and your hair pretty and cut and your skin all glorified. Those are parts of self-care, and they are good to care for this body, right? But true art of self-care is understanding your energy, understanding that this is the surface stuff and it's the unseen that's creating the scene. And that's where we want to get in. We want to go within. We want to tap into our source energy, our place of peace, of calm. And we can do that anytime. Doesn't matter where we're at. You can be standing in line at the grocery store. You can be at the drag races. I mean, literally, right? You literally can be sitting at the drag races and take 3 minutes to just stop where you're at, put your feet planted on the ground, and breathe. Breathe in and follow the breath. Allow the breath to take you in to your body, to connect with your mind, to connect with that life force energy. And with each release out, softening and just allowing the stress, the tension, whatever's going on around you to just be released, not absorbed into the body. With the breath, breathing in and releasing out. Okay. Good morning, Nancy. Your divine timing. We're just getting ready to move into a meditation. I'm going to walk you guys into the beginning of this. Again, the crown chakra is kind of the place of silence, right? So we've practiced. Let's practice that silent meditation. I'm going to walk us into the meditation. I'm going to do a guided, connecting to the body, connecting to the breath, listening to the sound. And then I'm going to hold the space for 3 minutes. And then I will softly bring you guys back out of the meditation, so you don't have to worry about the time space. If you're at work or somewhere you can't participate, you can always come back and practice this later, or just kind of listen in and know that this is something that you can do on your own, right? Taking this time and walking yourself mentally through this little practice into this space, okay? So let's practice this for 3 minutes, and then we're going to get into a little article, a little food for thought. To resonate for our weekend, right? So here's the music. Relax, put your feet flat on the ground, get yourself comfortable, close your eyes if you can, or just take a soft gaze on something that's beautiful for you to look at. Start to allow yourself to just come into this place, space, and time connected to the physical body. You know, wiggle your fingers and toes for a minute. Look at them for a minute. Look at your fingers. Look at your toes. Be in the present, understanding that this is your present. This is a present, the first gift you were given as a human. You're a spiritual being given this gift so that you can come to this planet and have a human experience. And you are energy. You are the life itself, that breath you're breathing in and that connection, the wiggling, right? This is you. Those fingers, those toes, this body, this energy is you. Use that connection to soften. Close your eyes. Use the breath. Breathe in as deep as you can, opening up those lungs as big as you can, allowing that breath all the way down into just feeling from the toes, that oxygen. And as you breathe out and you release, you feel your body start to soften, start to relax. Breathe in, feeling that life force energy, oxygen carried through each cell of your body. Each cell just coming to life. Golden light, golden violet energy flowing through your whole body. With each breath, you're exhaling, releasing, softening. Any thoughts that come to the mind, we just slowly let them float in and we release. Coming back to the breath, allowing the breath to carry us inward, releasing out all that no longer serves, becoming soft, open, gentle, connecting to the sound and the breath. Breathing in the beautiful light, the life force energy. Each exhale, releasing, softening, becoming lighter and lighter. Allowing those sound waves to carry away any stress, carrying away our anxieties. Feeling our bodies respond physically, relaxing, letting go. Connecting in the silence now with that sound and the breath. Continue as I hold the space. Just breathe. Relax. Thoughts rise, allow the breath to carry the thoughts away and the release, clearing, cleansing, activating our crown. Breaths in, breathing in that beautiful light, exhaling, releasing, softening, moving through, breathing in, Slowly, with your next few breaths, allowing that beautiful light to fill those lungs. Start to allow it to bring you back to the body, slowly wiggling toes, fingers. Slowly start to return back to my voice, back to this place, space, and time. When you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes. Slowly returning to this body, this time. Welcome back. Namaste. Welcome back. Slowly, you guys come on back in. That was very intense this morning. I could feel, wow, you guys, that was amazing. You guys are doing such amazing work with, you guys are amazing. Like, wow, that was amazing. That was off the hook amazing. Amazing. Did you guys feel it? What do you guys think? Anybody? Huh? Anybody? Slowly come back. I was going to take a few minutes. And it's okay. Allow yourself, if you're able to, go ahead and stay in this calm, stay in this peace. We're going to move into the little food for thought, but we're going to do it a little different today. I have an article out of the Science of Mind for September that I want to read to you guys because Spirit guided me to. And it's so fitting for this being the last day of this. We're coming into our crown, we've just learned about all of our chakras. We've spent the last 8 weeks diving deep into our own energies, learning how to master our own energies, right? Miss Kelly says, I've always been connected to the beautiful lighthouse all my life, being confused of why a lighthouse. Now I understand. I am the love, a light of the lighthouse, to guide my own ships to myself. And I understand who I am. Oh my gosh. Yes, there's nothing better on the planet than that right there. That just made my whole millennium. I love it. Thank you. And Nancy says, I feel so much lighter. I was feeling so heavy. See what beautiful timing, universe conspiring for you, right? You guys, that's how simple it is. That was only 3 minutes. That was 3 minutes. These are tools that we have, right? We might not, well, a lot of us do too. We have YouTube available, pretty much all of us at our fingertips from our cell phones. And you literally can type in meditation for the root, for the sacral, for the solar plexus, for the heart, for the throat, for the third eye, right? We can find guided meditations in there that will walk you through each. And stay tuned because Earth Angels, I'm going to be working on doing this is my jam. I love doing guided meditations. Those are going to be available for you guys on the website. So you can just, again, plug in on the website, Earth Angels, Heaven Sent, .godaddysites.com, 24 hours a day, and get that access to that type of stuff. A quick 3-minute meditation that you just need to get grounded, and sometimes we need a little help. Even though we know we have these tools, we need someone to kind of hold the space and help us a little bit, guide us through this a little bit, right? Until we get strong and we can stand in our own, okay, I got this. I can guide myself through this. We help each other, right? Love the lighthouses. They are in my kitchen and my dining room. Synchronicities much? You think that's what, again, right? Look at Spirit working through Miss Kelly always. But for you, like to bring that analogy. So now when you see your kitchen, there's a sign for you literally right in your face every day reminding you that you're that light, Nancy, and that you can become lighter at any moment. You have the choice, right? I love Spirit so much. I'm here for all of it. I have so much to girl, and you know what? It's okay. We're all learning, expanding one day at a time. Like my grandpa used to say, if you can learn one new thing every day, you are just doing amazing. Think how many days we have. You learn one new thing, two new things, three, like think you're off the hook. Holy moly. All right, so I'm going to share this with you guys. Just a half of this little article that is by Christian Sorensen out of the Science of Mind magazine. If you'd like your own copy, which I do highly recommend, this is scienceofmind.com. You can get your own subscription. It's $5 a month, and it's just filled with positive energy. Every day does have a couple little quotes and then a little food for thought and an affirmation. But because it's the 1st of October and this is September's reading, I haven't got the mail. I already shared that. But I was guided to share this, and now I understand why. Like I said, I had another little poem coming up about rising up. And Spirit's like, you're in alignment, but let's try this over here. And then I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, oh, hey, Spirit, this is better. Let's go with this. Imagine that. So dive deep to reach higher by Christian Sorensen. Surfers inevitably face the enormity of an outside set wave crashing down in front of them. Its full intention to devour whatever is in its path. The power is both magnificent and terrifying as you peer into it. There's not much more to do other than dive under the turbulence explosion of white water, creating a human washing machine. You must proactively choose quickly, even though swimming toward the depths before the explosion feels counterintuitive. After finding the calm of the deep comes a surrender to becoming fluid like the ocean. As the on-site rolls past overhead, self-preservation kicks in. And with a newfound strength, you scratch for the surface, meeting a fresh breath of life. Where you rise will be different than where you dove down. You guys, are you in a different place than where we dove down 8 weeks ago, where we're coming up? I am. I am. Sometimes life knocks us down and we feel like we are being buried alive. The heavy darkness from pain, sadness, numbness, and disbelief closes in, attempting to snatch our final breath away. This wake-up call may come as a surprise call to be proactive rather than reactive to life. The time to reach for higher ground has revealed itself. The universe speaks to you constantly, not because it's out to cause inherent misery, but to push you to reach higher towards your as yet unexpressed greatness. Until you reach for something more than what you are doing now, you'll continue receiving what you're already getting. Musician Kenny Loggins said, "My trust in a higher power that wants me to survive and have love in my life is what keeps me moving forward." The divine knows no lack. We focus on our prosperity here, right? That's what this is all about, connecting to our prosperity. Around the planet, we may have endured this difficult time, being told to stay home, not go to work, stay isolated from family and friends, and absolutely no hugging anyone. We've been led to fear an unseen enemy that could fully return imminently with vengeance. No wonder some have unrelenting anxiety and PTSD. Others have become lethargic and complacent, slowly losing their desire to play in the game of life. This has been a rough patch in history, yet we have found a calm in the depths. During quiet times, we learn to trust the life force within, confident that it knows the right time to surface again. Unlike being led by fear or solely by facts with differing interpretations, it brings a higher level of clarity to the revitalization vibrancy reaching higher for the life that awaits. Like diving under the outside set wave, we'll all surface in a different place in body, mind, and spirit. Many seek escape from human conditions and limitations and constrictions. A simple solution: give up the concept of going to God for a quick fix of the conditions you don't like, because there's no lack in the infinite. All has already been given. Life force is omnipresent and waits on you to rise in consciousness above the confusion of condition. Meet its vibration and know its truth now. God is spirit, and we experience spirit in spirit. Simply reach higher than feels possible and experience the unimaginable. This doesn't mean that your world won't be without turbulence. The human experience brings challenges, both personal and based on and in the collective consciousness. Managing this is what faith is for, between miracles. Faith is like a kite rising against the wind. Reach higher through your heart. Mic drop. Boom. I'm not going to read the whole article because we'll be here all day. That was just that was the whoop right there. Something for us to resonate on this weekend, to think about that, right? To think about that. When I heard this illustration, I went, oh my gosh, this is what we've done. This is what we've done this 8 weeks. We set that intention, man. We are out there. We are wading in the water, right? We are in that turbulence. We dove down. We stirred up the dust at the bottom, man, right? We're letting the dust, right? But we're riding the wave. We've made it to this top now. And here we are, we're riding this wave of understanding. We're mastering our energy. What happens when you learn to master that ocean, when you learn to duck dive, right? You know, the first time I tried to do a duck dive, yeah, nobody explained to me surfing. I've tried it. That you had to dive under the wave. I tried to dive over the wave the first time. I did that in life too. I don't know about anybody else, but I did that in life. I've tried to dive over it rather than dive under it, right? Made more sense. I got rocked. I got rocked. That wave just tumbled me like I was a piece of seaweed. It didn't even exist, right? I was like, what just hit me? Ton of bricks? But when you learn to dive under it, man, I have dove under some huge, I've seen some big, and I learned like, what? Oh, that's so much easier, right? But the illusion of it is so scary, just like that toxin is so scary coming at us, right? But when we're able to dive deep, that's where our truth, that's that coming within, that's that power of meditative knowing, right? How do we be that? We come in. It's crazy for you to use the ocean. You live in Florida. Well, Spirit's got you, right? The universe is divinely conspiring for you. Thank you, Angela, for those roses. They're so beautiful. I love roses, and they're so high frequency. Thank you. right? I love this. I love it. I love how spirit works for us so that we can get the message, so we hear the message, so it resonates with us on our level. We're all getting the same message, but it's hitting us in a different way, in our heartstring, just a little different, little vibration difference, right? But collectively, we're coming together and we're building that tapestry of life through this experience together, our own uniqueness, getting to be, right? If you didn't have each individual string in a tapestry, you wouldn't get the big picture. That's what we're doing. We're diving deep. We're weaving our blanket through the universe, our picture. Oh, you guys, I love this life. I'm so excited. I really am. I really am. I can't wait to see how I know we are moving into a time of really great spiritual expansion, and you guys we are all one. We're a piece of this, and seeing us all elevate and rise is just, this is a dreams come true for me, that's for sure. All right, let's move it into some cards. We've got 4 minutes, and spirit always gives us a little bit of food for thought. I think that we've gotten quite a bit of food for thought today to take into our weekend, right? This crown chakra, I really feel like our guidance this weekend is to take these 8 weeks, allow that, right? Like, let's allow it to resonate, allow it to, look at where we come from. Like, stop, we're coming up on top of the water again. So take this weekend to stop and sit on top of your board for a minute and get a look around. Look at where we dove in. Look at where you dove deep. And if you haven't had a chance to follow along, go back and rewatch. Check out the YouTube, Earth Angels Heaven Sent. It's the same YouTube channel, or join Earth Angels Heaven Sent .godaddysites.com. That has all of the link to the YouTube there. Go back and start in the root if you weren't able to join. All this, they're there. Day 1 started in this. We started out explaining what the chakras are in week 1 so that you get a good idea. And we explained what each tool was. We were going to talk about it. So that's in week 1. And then starting in week 2, we were in the root chakra. Week 3, the solar sacral. Week 4, the solar plexus. Week 5, the heart. Week 6, the throat. Week 7. And now here we are, week 8, the crown, right? All the way out. So you can go back and rewatch. Teddy just posted it in the link there. Thank you, Teddy. You're amazing. So go back if you have missed it. It's okay. You can go back and start over, and that it will be a course I'm putting together on the website that you're going to be able to purchase pretty soon. A little go back and do it at your own pace. This is going to be a dive in and learn your energies and do it at your own pace little thing that you can put together, little videos I'm going to put together. So that, because we're part of the great awakening happening right now. There's a consciousness, an elevation happening, a rising. We are rising up collectively. And so the point of Earth Angels is a place where people can come anytime, 24/7, plug in, get these tools, get this information, move. You might not be able to join us here in the morning brew and get this information, but you might have 30 minutes out of your day that you can listen to a little recorded video and get the same information, right? And still be plugged into the same stuff. And so that's the goal for me, is to create that for you guys. Learning center. It's all about being a learning center. Big learning center. There's our card for the day. All right. So our message today is coming from the Ascended Masters deck, and the first card literally came up as I was shuffling there. I don't know if you guys got a good view on this over here, but it made its way right up, right? You are seeing the situation accurately. This is like a really big, expansive message. I feel like this is kind of like some very surface stuff for some people. There's a few people that are here, and even I'm going to say there's some that are going to come back and rewatch this that aren't here. I'm hearing right now. So especially you, if you're replaying this, sending this to the future, those future ones, this definitely is for you. This was a guidance for you as well. But this is on all levels for all of us, right? This is a yes. Again, Spirit just said, take the time. Let's go in. Let's take this time to really just sit on our surfboards and get a good look around at where we came from, where we went down, what we've discovered over these 8 weeks, and where we're sitting at now. Literally, like, I love this. It's like a bird carrying this. It's sitting on water. It's like a little ship. Like, I love this. So we couldn't even, right? We're coming into learning about the animals too next week. Like, there's so many synchronicities with this card. But here again, right on the board, that's not necessarily a surfboard, but they're on the water. And here we're talking about surfing in the water. This is a ship on the water, right? Pop up this weekend. We've been diving deep. Pop up, take a look. Retrogrades, look back, give yourself the pat on the back, where you've come from. Look at how much you've explored, where you've learned, being open, right? Look at what that expansion, just opening your mind a little bit of the chakras, opening up your system a little bit, learning just bits and pieces, right? I share with you guys every time I teach this information, I learn more. My light grows and expands a little bit more because it's another layer, another dive. It's never the same, ever. It's never the same. No matter who you are, if you've ever been in the ocean, you go out, there is no way you can every day dive under the same place and come up in the same, like it's impossible. You're always going to be in a different space and different water and different, everything's right, different. So this is just saying, yes, this is the time to do it. And to know that looking back, you are seeing the situation clearly. So let's get a really good, like I said, I don't want to water this one down because these are so like to the point, powerful. I'm going to read this one out loud as well. You are seeing the situation clearly. Trust your feelings about this situation because they are accurate and valid. Let go of self-doubt. Trust in the face of others' opinions. Let go of self-doubt, I knew that was like, wait a minute. Let go of self-doubt, even in the face of others' opinions. Your spiritual sensitivity has helped you see the truth. Although it may be easier to go along with the crowd or to shrink into empathy, you're called upon to take decisive action. You already know what to do. Even if people aren't supporting you, know that spirit is. Other people will soon come around to your point of view. In the meantime, assume the leadership role. Horus is the Egyptian falcon-headed sky and sun god whose parents were Osiris and Isis. He was conceived after his mother brought his father back from the dead with the help of the sun god Re. One of Horus's eyes was injured during a battle of revenge for his father's death. This is why Horus is represented with one large and clear-seeing eye. You can call upon Horus for help with spiritual or physical insight, including insight into the truth about situations. Your answer is yes, my dear Jessica. How beautiful is that? You ask the question and you get your answer. I just love that. She just stated, Miss Jessica said, oh my God, I've been trying to figure out if Horus was my guide. Oh my God. Yeah, there's your sign. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Right? Wow. The power. The power. I love this life, you guys. I just love it so very much. I really, truly do. Okay, my lovelies. That is a wrap for our 8-week series. We have dove deep into our chakras. We've gotten to the root of each of our energy systems. We've learned a little bit better what our energy systems are. And then how fitting is it that Horus, the hawk, has come to lead us into our next series where we're going to start learning about the animal spirit guides, the animal guides, how they operate in our world, how they're working. I'm not sure exactly yet. I'm still, like I said, I know it's all going to be divine, and the blueprint will come to me, the outline will come to me this weekend as spirit is willing, but I know this is where we're headed, right? It'll be delivered in the golden astral planes, right? Of course, the animal guides, exactly, right? Of course. And Miss Nancy, yes, I've had the ear thing. You're on point. We probably need to chat a little bit because coming into the show today, my ears were like, and yeah, we need to have a chat, you and I. Yeah. So learn about the crow. Well, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure how we're going to outline it because there's a lot of animals to talk about if we're going to go into one each day or the week, or I really don't know yet. Spirit's going to make that a clear as we come along, and we will, I guarantee crow will be in there. So stay tuned, you guys. Make sure if you haven't already that you like, follow, subscribe. If you're over on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe to Earth Angels Heaven Sent, and definitely come over and check out the website, earthangelshevensent.godaddysite.com. It is linked in the actually, let me put it in the comments really quick. It's linked on the, oops, undo that. That is not what I meant to do. Now I'm just causing all kinds of mischief over here. On the Facebook page, you can, it says website, you can click there, and it's listed there, so you can just click it and it takes you right to it. Also over on TikTok, it is listed on my TikTok bio, but it's not linked. I can't figure out how to get it linked in there the way I did. For some reason, it linked to my PayPal, but I can't figure out how to go back. That was before I had the website up, but it is there. And you can come over and check that out. All of the past stuff is available on there. Also, if you'd like a energy healing session, if you'd like a Reiki session, I have those available. I have spiritual coaching sessions available, intuitive readings, doing private readings, 30 minutes and 60-minute readings are available through there. And then make sure you subscribe to the newsletter because there is stuff being added every I just got it up and going, and as I get tools, I do jewelry, and as I get different crystals and things, they're going to be coming, and we are adding other team members right now in the process. Actually, this weekend, our newest team member will be added, so I'm hoping by Monday to be revealing that grand announcement. I'm so excited. It's such an honor to have her on our team, but we'll talk more about that all to come. Stay tuned. So join us over there. Check it out. And then, yeah, we're going to dive into those. Is it linked? Is it linked? Is it linked? Oh, I don't know if it linked or not, Teddy. I see it over there, but I don't know that it linked. Let me see. Did I paste it? I did. Oh, there. I'm not sure. You let me know. Anyway, that's where you can book a session. And yeah, I guess that's it. That's a wrap. We'll be back here Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. We're going to dive in. Stay tuned and see. It'll be a big surprise. 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 All right. Yes, it is. She said yes. Okay. Awesome. It is linked. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So yeah, you can click right onto that link and it takes you right to the website, and you can always pick up the latest goodies from there as well. See what's going on. Stay tuned. Know what classes, courses are available, meditations, things like that will all be ran through that. The Zoom links for those and being able to sign up for those. The free, we're going to have free and paid things happening over there. So all of the access through to any of those sessions are going to be through the website though. So you definitely need to check it out, sign up for that newsletter. So we'll always send just a monthly, I'm not going to spam you, with specials and do this and do that. That's not me. But if you sign up, we're going to do like a monthly, it might even be like a quarterly. I don't know, but session thing where we send out, just kind of letting you know, update with what new stuff's going on and stuff. So, okay. All right. Thank you so much again, Angela, for those beautiful roses. I love roses and they're such high frequency. And like in this space, right? Those types of intentions set those vibrations, those frequencies. It's so beautiful. So thank you, Victoria. Thank you, sister. I love you. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you, everyone, so very much. It is a blessing and honor to have you guys in this place with me every day. Getting to spend this hour with you guys is truly, truly just a dream come true. It's an honor. It's seeing us light up. Just it's part of my purpose. And thank you guys for being in my life and letting me be me and you guys be you. So chat with you soon. Love and light. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is based on the idea that the unseen life force energy flows through us and is what causes us to be alive. If one's life force energy is low, then we are more likely to get sick or feel stressed. And if it is high, we are more capable of being happy and healthy. Reiki is a simple, natural, and safe method of healing and self-improvement that anyone can use. It has been effective in helping virtually every known illness, and it always creates a beneficial effect. Reiki works in conjunction with all other medical or therapeutical techniques to relieve side effects and promote recovery. And because Reiki is all about the energy, it can be done at a distance, allowing you to enjoy a nice, relaxing session safely in the comfort of your own home. Schedule your in-person or distance session today. I look forward to working with you soon. Namaste.